All right, I was gonna hit record. Sorry about that. So welcome to our Jumpstart to Better Health. We are individuals involved in a healthy living community, and we have been entrusted with an amazing job. I don't call it a job, it's really a calling of inspiring healthy living around the world. It starts with inspiring our own selves to take our health back, and then hopefully we can inspire our families, our friends, and our community, and then globally. And there's so many different ways in which we've been able to participate in the global health and wellness. And you will hear that in our stories as we sponsor children around the world to be able to enjoy free health products through this amazing company. And so for us to get started tonight, I'm just going to say a very short prayer, because I believe this is a calling for most of us. It's a mission. It's really Jesus and Juice Plus. Look at it this way. As we're enjoying better health, so we're here to share, inspire, and hopefully empower you to take a step towards better health. This body of mine is God's temple, and I have to take good care of it, because if I don't and it breaks down, I will not be able to do the purpose or the calling that God has in my life, even that one of taking care of my own family. So I need to be in better health to be able to even take care of my own family. So with that being said, we're going to just invoke God's presence as we do this tonight. Father God, we thank you so much for the blessing of health and the simple ways to be able to support our health, Lord. So we thank you for the time today that you found for us to be together, to share our stories, and hopefully to inspire, to empower each other to do better in taking care of our bodies, which is your temple. We thank you for the time we'll have together. May everything we do and say bring you honor and glory. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. So guys, as we get started here, I am going to share my screen so that I can show you a short video that explains what this simple nutrition is. We know for sure that we are in a sick care community. It's not healthcare anymore. What does that mean? You and I are responsible for our health so that we can be more health and help others to be health, because the healthcare system is not helping us. When you go to the doctor's office, the doctor will spend 20 minutes working with you to hear what's going on with you, what your symptoms are, and be able to treat the symptoms. They don't have time to get to the root of the things. So that's where you come in. You take responsibility for your health and the health of those that you love. So let me share that video here really quick. If I can get to my desktop. There we are. You see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. When it comes to our health,
can you hear the volume?
Center of
yes.
And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diets. I'm here today to tell you more about Juice Plus, whole food-based fruit and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jump start to better diets and better health. We all know we need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, half our plate at every meal, and we need to eat a wide variety too. But for most of us, even on our very best days, it's hard to do that. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition from 20 fruits and vegetables, 30 if you count the berry blend, that bridges the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat every day. I say whole food because it is food, concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch in a few small capsules. We harvest the produce at just the right time to ensure the nutrition is at its peak. Freeze the produce to lock in that nutrition and then, well, sort of pulverize everything, peels and all, into a pulp to unlock that nutrition and concentrate it. The peel is really important because, let's take an orange, for example. There's more vitamin C gram for gram in the peel than in the fruit itself. And if you're like me, you don't usually eat the peel. We We dry that pulverized pulp, peels and all, at carefully controlled temperatures to protect the nutrients from damage. Then, blend it into Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry powders, delivered to you in plant-based capsules or chewables. And we do all of this at state-of-the-art freezing, drying, blending, and manufacturing facilities. Juice Plus checks all the boxes. It's 100% plant-based and 100% vegan, even the capsules themselves. It's made entirely from non-GMO ingredients, it's gluten-free, and it's third-party NSF certified, independently confirming that what's on the label is really in the product. Juice Plus is supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research, conducted at prestigious hospitals and universities around the world, showing the benefits of Juice Plus on heart health, lung health, obesity, the immune system, even our DNA. There have been more than 35 studies and counting on Juice Plus, published in leading medical and scientific journals, making it easily the most researched branded nutritional product ever. And get this, if you're a parent or a grandparent or even an aunt or uncle, you can get Juice Plus free for a child by enrolling in our special program for families. This is our way to get Juice Plus into the hands of more families and encourage healthier eating habits for the next generation. Juice Plus also offers other whole food-based products that help you jumpstart and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Juice Plus complete shake mixes make it easy to replace unhealthy calories with a healthy shake or a smoothie. Mix with other helpful ingredients to start your day, or enjoy at lunch, or as an afternoon pick-me-up. Complete is rich in plant-based sources of protein and fiber and contains an entire range of whole food-based ingredients, different from those in Juice Plus capsules or chewables. And Juice Plus complete bars are another tasty way to replace unhealthy calories with healthier ones. Juice Plus Omega Blend offers a unique whole food blend of 5 different omega fatty acids, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What also makes Juice Plus Omega Blend so unique is it's a 100% plant-based omega product. We bypass the middle fish and go straight to the fish's source, the algae. And last but not least, there's Tower Garden by Juice Plus, a vertical aeroponic home-growing system that lets you grow your own fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, indoors or out. We're proud that our Juice Plus products have been that one simple change that's helped jumpstart thousands of people to better diets and better health. We bet they can do the same for you.
Amazing. Oops. How do I stop it? Hello. It stopped, right? So
Yeah.
So it's just really simple. It's literally fruits and vegetables. It's eating the rainbow. And I'm not going to dilute that message. As you listen to the stories my beautiful sisters are going to share tonight, you will be able to hear what those fruits and vegetables have done for them. And you saw there's the research. And as you listen to their stories, I want you to understand one thing. We're not making claims for cure, restore, or any of those things. What you do know from what you just saw, the research shows very clearly is that when you flood your body, when we flood our bodies with good nutrition, the body knows what to do with it. The body heals itself. So without further ado, I am going to let my guests share their stories. We have Felicia, who is my immediate sponsor, and I'm just so grateful that she said yes to this Juice Plus, and that's why I'm enjoying a thriving life and enjoying healthy, fulfilling life here. Felicia is a mother, she's a wife, she's a ministry leader. She wears so many hats. Sometimes I don't even know how she does it, and I will let her tell you how old she is herself, and you'll be amazed. And next there will be Gail. Gail is my elder. She's from my church. She's a dear sister, a friend. We take exercise together. We walk at the park. I haven't done that in a little while with her, but she has an incredible story. She's a mother, grandmother, a wife, a friend. and a beautiful sister. So you will hear that from Gail as well. And I have Sister Linda as well here. I got to meet Linda and get to know her better through this community. And she has an amazing soul, and she'll tell you what this community does, because I mean, it's incredible. And she's a mother, and she's a dear sister, and I've loved being on this journey with her. Sister Corinne, I met her through a coworker, and it's been a beautiful journey together. She's a school teacher. Hats out to you, sis. I don't know how you guys been doing it in 2020. I should have been sorry. I should have been having you, say hello as you were doing it. Felicia, where are you? Raise your hand.
I'm here. I'm here.
And Sister Gail. And then Linda, Lalia, there you are. And the Sister Corinne, she's Josiane on the screen as well. She is a school teacher. She takes care of our little children. I don't know how they've been doing it during COVID, but God bless you all. And she is an incredible, she has a soul service for others. And I can't wait for them to drop the gems that they have tonight. Without further ado, Sister Felicia, take it away. Tell us, the simple question I have for all of you tonight is, you've been enjoying Juice Plus. Can you just dissect your story in just about 3 or so minutes and tell us what you've enjoyed about it and what you've experienced?
Yes, I am so thankful. Oh, I'm not in mute. Okay, I am so thankful, Josephine, for giving me this time, because it's always a joy for me to talk about Juice Plus, because what it did to my life. And I am in Juice Plus for 6 years now. I just passed last month, 6 years completed. And not one day I regretted that I got into that. And Josephine is my downline. The same way, I want to introduce Jody Gray. She's in there in our team. Jody Gray, she's my upline. She's the one who introduced me to that. Forever, I'm thankful to her. I ever thanking her. So how it came into my life was in a time that I was my job was, I was laid off, and I had to forcibly retire. That was 10 years ago I did. So I tried this, I tried that, I tried this, I'm going to find a job, a part-time, that'll be ideal, and this and this. Guys, it was tough time. 2008 to 10 was tough time. And it was 2010, it happened. There was no job. I went to the medical, for simple class. I took 3 months course as become a CNA. Okay, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I tried. Then come to the desperation, Lord, the money is cut off, and here I am, get stuck, and I still have a healthy body, no job, no work, and I don't know what to do anymore, because in that age, because now I'm 68, and the next year, actually, I'm 70, almost 69, and I'm going to be 70 next year, so I'm not a young chick to find a job just like that to compete with young people. So that is my situation. So one day when I was in my desperation situation, everybody's going to job Monday morning, and I looked through the window, all the cars are gone. I was in tears. And my husband, in the meantime, retired even 5-6 years ago before. And he's sitting, and he was all in pain and things. He's stuck in his room. And here's the elderly man. Here I am. Where are we at this time? My rest of my life is like that. When I saw that, I was in tears. And I said, Lord, there is something out there. I look through the window. I'm seeing, but I don't see. Look through the window and say, show me there is something for me, specifically you have for me. And I always, relationship people I love, put me with the people who they are. I was thinking in my head, there's an office or institution or something. Connect me with that people. And I want to be a blessing to those people. And Lord, I want a little income from that. And I want you to approve it. These four came out of my heart, not a word, but I in tears. And I forgot about that prayer. That very week, my friend Jody Gray came with a little bag of material of this company, what it does, what it is, and said, Jody, I can't even $1 waste anymore. But I will take it. I'll pray about it 2 weeks. I'll let you know. When I went home, when I opened it, wow, I saw that in me with that immediately, because I was already practicing health, sharing people with health, what to eat, what not to eat, exercise, drink water, all that, giving magazine, books. But this one is a substance. God is putting the substance in my hand. So when I saw that, I called her immediately. I'm going to sign up, just. And, the rest is history. Not one day I regretted what it did to me, what it brought to me. All that for God completed, fulfilled all these petitions that I asked for. Did he connect with people? This is, relationship based. The kind of simplicity in it attracted me, right away. And it's very workable for anybody. In my 70s, I'm still on the go, go, go. If I was retired of something, I would have felt like probably 8 years old, but I feel like 40 years old, 30 years younger. And Juice Plus did that. And not only that, when I shared, because it's simple to share, we all like to share relationship based business. When we connect with each other, it's like a building the bridges over and over, it's expand, and that's the joy of it. And then when I saw that, the money started coming in my way. And I am, like Josephine said, many hats. And when you're in the ministry, it involves money, it funds everywhere the need is there. And I'm also go mission trips, and that all cost money. Where would I go in this cut down salary, in this cut down thing? And God started providing slowly. I saw it's coming and it's coming. So he fulfilled all that, and everybody else around me blessed by that. But my physical also I wanted to share. At that time, I used to have knee pain here, elbow pain here, whatever, the pain, come creep with that in 60s. And my husband completely, he's not even walking anymore at that time. And he'll snap at me if I ask him to walk. And we both started taking, and we saw the difference. Till this day, I don't have one pain, in that. That's my personal testimony. And there's many, but I don't have time. But God is good, and all that I asked fulfilled. And this is the Juice Plus. That's my story. To God be the glory.
It's great.
You all came part of it, and I am blessed by you all.
That is so powerful, Felicia. Like every time you share it, it just sounds so fresh to me, because I have seen what this has done. And when I came, I joined and I was just excited. And the truth of the matter is, when you look at your supplemental income or your check or whatever is in the account, is literally a reflection of how many lives you have changed. And the fact that sometimes you've had enough for your mission trip from this, it showed that you had helped so many people, and the Lord blessed you with enough to go and bless other people on the mission trip. And the connection, I'm just so blessed that I'm a part of this journey. So thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you for giving me opportunity, Josephine.
Yes, it's always a pleasure. Wow. Next, I have my elder sister, Elder Gail. Please come on and share with us your story. I think I was there that night when you bought the products, but I didn't know how it ended until a few months later. So come on and share with us.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Felicia is the one that encouraged me to join and get the products. And I'll make it brief. I am a Red Cross donor, regular Red Cross blood donor. And sometimes when I do try to donate, my hemoglobin is too low. So, I'm not able to, and I get disappointed. Well, when I started taking the Juice Plus capsules and the smoothies in the morning, I started feeling better and had a little more energy. And I didn't notice it that much until I started walking. And I realized that I was walking a lot longer and had more energy. And so when the next time I went to give blood, I was able to give blood because my hemoglobin was up. And I didn't think that much about it was the Juice Plus. I was just glad that my hemoglobin was up. But when I mentioned it to Felicia, she said, it's probably the Juice Plus. And then you can tell how excited she is. It was probably the Juice Plus. You keep taking it. So I gave blood again, and my hemoglobin was up, and I was able to. But after a while, I stopped taking the pills. I got lazy. I didn't want to take the pills anymore. So the next time I went to give blood, my hemoglobin was low. And I said, oh my goodness, it must be the Juice Plus. So I started taking it again. But instead of the pills, I asked Felicia for more gummies. And I was able to get the double dose of gummies, and I sent the other packet to my daughter. in Atlanta who now has a 2.5-year-old, my grandson, and they've been taking it. He's a wild child. He's got too much energy. But I'm just glad for the Juice Plus and Felicia and for Sister Josephine who encouraged me to take it. So the next time I try to give blood, I believe my hemoglobin will be up again. So I thank you all.
Wow. Thank you, Gail. See, I didn't know the inconsistency that you kind of stopped and they came back.
Yeah. I got tired of the pills along with all my vitamins and my B12 and my vitamin C, especially during 2020. I really upped my immune system to keep from getting the virus. Right. But yeah, the gummies I like. The gummies are really good. So I started using them instead. So thank you, lady.
Yeah, you had Gail talking about the capsules. So this is what she got. She got the berries, she got the vegetables, and she got the fruits, right? And she got the shakes. So this is complete protein. It has ancient grains in it, very nutritious. You can use it for a meal instead of just, you know, eating empty calories. You use this for snack or something like that, and it's amazing. And the children eat for free. So when you order those as an adult, you can get your children gummies. But as Gail said, so even adults enjoy the gummies, so you can get gummies for yourself instead of the capsules. But however, I found out through my son, David, who is the reason why I'm doing this Juice Plus, he started dropping the capsules in his smoothie. He doesn't even open them because the capsule is edible. It's made from tapioca syrup. Everything is organic, vegetarian. So he will drop his his capsules in the smoothie and it blends everything together. So that's what I do now. Every morning, I just put all my capsules in there, blend, and I've had my 30 plus fruits and vegetables at the same time. So there's different ways to take it. And like now, the children, if a child is too young to chew this, you drop it in water and it literally dissolves. It's food. If you drop a multivitamin in water, it doesn't dissolve. You will see it stays there. But this dissolves, and then you can give the child water to drink because it already has the nutrition in it. So I just thought I'd do that plug when Gail talks about she couldn't swallow a lot of capsules like that. Okay, so thank you, Elder Gail, for that amazing story. So you can see the power of nutrition. So we're not making any claims here. You're hearing true stories, true testimonies from others here. Now, be ready for this next testimony here. Wow, I hear bits of it here and there, but I bet tonight we're gonna hear the whole story. Sister Linda, it's your turn. Take it away.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I'm thankful first and foremost to God for directing me to Juice Plus products, company, and the community. You'll hear all the time where we're talking about the community. It is true. Once we meet each other, we stay together. We're always interested in the highs and the lows of everybody's lives. So I'm really thankful for that. I became aware of Juice Plus on the end of 2017 through Felicia. Felicia is the common denominator here. She has introduced so far 3 of us to this community. So I inquired about the products because we would go to a small groups meeting at her house every Tuesday night. And she had tucked away in the corner of her living room the Juice Plus products. And, you know, being at her house for the first time, I just didn't, you know, nosy around too much, but I would see it. So about the 4th time that I was there at the Tuesday night meeting afterwards, I said, okay, Felicia, what is this stuff right here? What is it? So this is the end of 2017. And she told me about it. She said, come and go to a meeting. And I said, all right, I really don't want to get involved with too much right now. I am a single parent, so I'm a mother. I was taking care of my mother, who I was her caretaker. And I had a lot going on in my life. Plus I had some illnesses, one of which was a mystery to even the medical profession. So anyway, Felicia said, come on and come to a meeting. So somewhere in March, early April, I did. And I was very impressed with the group. Oh my goodness, everybody was so kind and loving, and their testimonies were so great. And it gave me hope that if I too started feeding my body with these nutrients, that I wouldn't get 30 nutrients from different vegetables and fruits any given day, even though I ate organically, I cut out meats and all that kind of stuff. I tried to help myself with what was going on with my body. So I'm just going to talk about one thing. It's a few things that I would want to mention at another time, but this is going to be brief. For about 3 decades almost, I suffered from something that the doctors could not figure out. I didn't fall, I would drop down to the ground, no warning, no indication, not from tiredness, not from fatigue. It would just happen. And it would happen at the most inopportune times. And the only good thing about that over these decades is that the Lord protected me each time I fell. It didn't happen when I was crossing a street. It didn't happen when I was getting on a bus or a train or an airplane. And so he protected me. And most of the time I didn't get hurt, but I saw doctors upon doctors. I had brain scans, EEGs, EMCs, which is a nerve conductor, and to see if your nerves and your muscles are firing properly. I've been in the hospital for them to try to determine this. I've had my ears, my eyes, everything checked, and they could not determine why I fell. So the doctors would give me medicine. And then I decided, well, you know, why are you giving me medicine? You can't even name what it is. So I'm not going to take this medicine anymore. So somewhere in 2018, I said, Felicia, okay, what's going on? I went to the meeting. As I said, I was very impressed. I signed up to be a customer and also a partner, but only wanting to be a customer. But I said, you know, if I'm a partner, then I could get some money back for the investment I make for the products that I was getting. So I started taking the products. I kept dropping. You'd have to see it to understand how serious this is. And there are people that were privy to that. And it's not a good thing. With the dropping over time in the last decade, I would get paralysis as well. I wouldn't be able to just get up and continue walking. My legs would freeze. June 18, 2018 was the last time I dropped to the floor. It took 8 hours for my legs to work again. I could feel sensations on my legs, but I could not move. I was in an ER for 8 hours, 9 after they discharged me, and my legs came back with no indicator of what was wrong. So June 2018 was the last time I fell. The difference in my life, I believe, is Juice Plus. It gives your body what you need. It gives your body what you need. If God has put in us the ability to heal ourselves, we've got to feed our bodies the right thing. And I believe this is what Juice Plus does for us, for anybody, because we're human and God created us. So if you're hesitant about taking it, if you think it costs too much money, think again, because it does give the body what it needs. And I'm looking for the miracle and the testimony to tell you another day about something else that has been healed within me. I know it can be done if I continue. So get with the person that brought you in. God is good. He has directed all of us, I believe, to this product. And get with the person that invited you. Go ahead and give it a try. It won't hurt. So give it a try. Thanks. Thank you, Josephine, for this opportunity to speak today.
Wow, Linda, I'm breathless, I'm speechless. I know you've shared with me, but I really have never had the magnitude of your condition before. So I think
condition.
Wow.
Still don't know what it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, this is, And when I started doing these Zoom calls, I just thought about myself and what it has done for me and my son. And I was like, I'm just going to do them, even if it's two people that come on. I want to be able to give a glimmer of hope to somebody, because
Yes.
I got that. And just hearing your stories to today, guys, I know that this is a mission we are all on. And wow, wow. That's all I can say. And Linda, you mentioned something. If somebody says it's too expensive, think twice about it. I will speak to that. Try sickness and tell me how cheap it is, because I was there spending $350 to $400 a month on my son David's medications.
Mm.
Now I actually save more with buying Juice Plus, because he's down to only 2 prescriptions because he has asthma and he has to maintain that asthma. So how much money am I saving? So thank you for bringing that point up, because most of us, especially, people in my community, they're always looking at dollars, but I'm like, you have not experienced illness to know how expensive it is. So health is wealth. I always say that. And thank you, Linda, for mentioning that.
You're welcome. Sure.
Wow. Powerful, powerful. I don't know. Anyway, and the next sister, Corinne, I know has a powerful story, guys. Just stay on, really, because these are stories of hope. And the reason why we did this is to inspire, empower, and hopefully make you think twice about taking a step, one simple change of adding. I see Gail drinking water, just drinking more water, or taking a walk in the park, or just adding one Juice Plus into your diet. That's one simple change. And we're not here to make you buy the product, but we're here to share with you our stories and hopefully make you think twice to have more plant food on your plate. We're here just to inspire, empower, and hopefully help you to start on our journey to better health. So, Sister Corinne, take it away, sis. I know you have a powerful story. Every time I hear it, I'm like, Lord, you are so wonderful. Go ahead, sis.
Hi, everyone, and thank you to Josephine for having me today. I'll try to be brief, but I really, really want to share the most important parts of my story. So, like she said earlier, I'm a mom, I have 2 kids. I am an asthma sufferer, and unfortunately, I also gave it to the kids, which I did not plan, but it happened. And I'm a teacher. I'm training as well to get certified and everything. But my story is basically about health. I was introduced to this product by my sister-in-law, who's also a good friend of mine, and who happened to be Josephine's friend at work. So when she shared the product with me, she told me about Josephine's story, and I was like, oh wow, that is amazing. But as the scientist that I am, I like to try things before, because she was actually sharing it with me so that I can enjoy the business side, not really as a customer. So I was like, before I sell something to people, I want to be able to try it first and tell them that it did work. You have to be convinced so that you can convince other people. I've been suffering from chronic constipation for years, besides my asthma. And when I say 4 years, it was really bad. I would spend 2 weeks, 3 weeks without having a bowel movement. Can you imagine? You eat every day. You drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. I drink tea. I tried all those Walgreens, CVS over the counter fibers. I tried it. Like my husband will always go and buy, oh, this is a new one. You should try this one. Or it didn't work. I ended up in the ER because I had not had a bowel movement for weeks, and I was eating salad and spinach almost every day. I was alternating. I didn't know what was wrong. They would have me like, is it an sonogram, or they would say like, we see that you have food in your tummy that's not coming out. They would give me medicine. It won't help. And I ended up, since the food could not go out the right way, I was throwing up. And I'm sorry if I'm grossing you out, but it had to come one way or another one. And I was actually hospitalized for that. But after I started trying what Emily suggested, and I think she had spoken to Josephine, I took the fruit, berries, the fish oil. So the 3 boxes. Josephine, is it fruit? Is it vegetable, fruits, and berries? Yes.
Yeah, you did everything: fruits,
Yes.
vegetables, berries, and omegas. And
Omegas, yes, and the powder too, because I was like, oh, I'm trying, I need energy and and I'm always on the go. I leave my house early as 6:30 sometime, and we don't get home until 8 p.m. because the kids have activities. I tried it for a week, and then I was like, I've been having a bowel movement. What happened? And I was like, is this product really working? I stopped because I was like, let me see if it's really the product. So I stopped because I'm a scientist. I like to try. I have hypotheses. I want to test before I have my conclusion. So I stopped and went back to not having a bowel movement again. So I started again with the Juice Plus, and it was amazing. I know the when because the pain was gone, because when you don't have a bowel movement, what happens is your stomach is hard. You're in pain all the time. You feel nauseous because there's so much gross stuff in your belly. The pain was gone. I was having normal bowel movement every day, and I still have like I enjoyed it because at first I was like, the taste is gonna be gross, but it's tasteless. I mean, because I was taking the capsule. I got the gummies for my kids, but the difference has been amazing. And I introduced my kids to it. My son has allergies. This is one story that I never shared with Josephine. My son had so many bad allergies, like all year round. His eyes will be itchy and watery, and all the time they will call me from school. He has pink eye, and I would have to explain it. No, it's not pink eye. We've been over this. And you have a doctor's note. It's just allergies. It was so bad. My poor baby, nobody wanted to play with him. Like, oh, he has pink eyes. He's contagious. The I had when I was going out with him, I literally had boxes of tissue with me because it was just coming out. They kept trying different medicines, different eye drops, and finally the doctor, we were sent to a specialist, and she prescribed, like she said, this is the strongest eye drop we have for allergies, and it's actually for adult. And this boy is young, but I want to try it because I can't let him be like this. So we tried it. It was a burn. It was a fight. Like I had to hold him tight. The sister had to hold the legs, and then we would, like, somebody else would put it inside because they were burning. And I was like, I tried it once, and yes, they were burning. Once he started Juice Plus, the difference was, I mean, mesmerizing. Allergies are down. We don't have to see. I used to see the allergies like every 2 months. Now we're down to every 3 or 4 months to see the allergies. Itchy eyes is gone, watery eyes is gone, and he actually realized that the medication. I'm not even gonna call this a medication. What am I calling it medication? The supplement was helping him. So he's the one who reminds everybody. He's 7 now. That was 2 years ago. So he's the one reminding everyone now, please, mom, we forgot to take Juice Plus. Mom, you have to take your Juice Plus. So when he's taking his, he's going to come to me and remind me that I have to take mine. And for the smoothies, the shakes, sometimes that's our breakfast, that's my breakfast, or that's his dinner. Just mix it with fruit, add the shake, and we go. And I've been trying some bakery, like baking like macaroons or cookies with that, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So I really encourage you to try it. Yes, you will think that the fees are expensive, but I think I've saved, like Josephine was saying, I've saved more by buying this supplement than going to the doctors and getting prescription. Like that expensive eye drop that I went, I paid about 100 and something for a month supply for like 3 months, and it was a fight. But now much better. Even my daughter who has asthma and allergies, we are a family of asthma and allergies. We are down to not seeing the doctor every 3 months as we are supposed to, because we take this very seriously and we are doing it every day. So
Okay.
thank you for listening to me. That's my bit of story.
Wow. See, that's what I love about this. So I'm just listening to all this goodness, and some of it, Corinne, we talk, but I didn't even know that part of it, the allergies and everything. But you, as you can hear, guys, food does a lot of amazing things in our bodies. Supplements will do things to us, but food does some good for us. So thank you, Corinne, for sharing that powerful story. I'm not going to even repeat my story because it's almost similar with your son, the allergies, because David had asthma, plus the GI issue, he had the leaky gut. And when we started the protein shakes as well, and the power, concentrates, the capsules, I mean, it was like night and day. In 4 to 6 months, it was off from 7 medication to 2. And for those, most of you know David's story. He wasn't going to school at the time, but after we started doing it, he started going back to school, and he's never missed a day of school since then. You see, with the pollen now, people are so like, I don't want to be out there. It's so, the pollen count is very high. David actually runs, like now in the evenings, he's out running in the woods, practicing or preparing for his cross country and a track, and with his asthma. So for 3 years now, I've not had to call our doctor for steroids to open up his lungs. We haven't had to go to the emergency room. We only go to the doctor for wellness visits. My pediatrician once thought that you would change doctors because we hadn't seen him every 3 months, every 2 months like it was used to. So guys, I think what you can hear is we're not here to preach and say, these keywords, this does this, but we're here to share our personal stories, the blessing these whole concentrates. Simple, you can travel with it. When I go to Africa, I just put it in the bag and I go with it, and it's food. I just said this bus here, it's a meal, like Corinne said, you drop this in water and it's a meal. So sometimes you just need to invest in simple food that will nourish your body, give you the energy you need, give you the focus and the clarity of mind, and you have the right amount of calories, and you keep moving. And I will add this, when I started this journey, especially with the shakes, Shred 10, like Corinne mentioned, using this for meal replacement, we call the Shred 10 program. We're actually starting tomorrow. After this call, I'm going to do my meal preps. I'm doing my salads in the jar, and it's incredible. It has helped me in the 2 years to lose 25 pounds. I wasn't trying to lose weight, but when you change, you do your exercise, you drink pure water, you eat better. I eat more plant food now than before. I used to be like, people are saying plant-based diet, but it's more plant food on your plate than any other food, because we are either feeding disease or feeding health. So it's our choice. If you want to feed health, eat more plant food, because every day we're feeding the body disease. You might be like, how? If I'm eating healthy, so how am I feeding my body disease? We breathe in toxins every day. The food we eat from the stores, they have pesticides. We can wash them all we want, but the truth is, they have been sprayed and grown with pesticides. You go buy the bananas. My younger daughter always says, Mommy, these bananas are too big. They are not for real. They have been, crossbred, and they are being grown so fast. They have all these chemicals in them. We're eating them. So we are feeding our body disease. To counteract that is to put more plant food in our bodies. So whatever you can do to do that. And for me, I found another way in 2020 during the pandemic to grow my own. So I'm getting my salads from the tower, from my salad in the jar. And that's one way of taking control, whatever you can be able to do. So guys, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. We usually do 30 minutes, but the stories were amazing. And we just wanted to make sure that the guests were able, and they didn't even share their whole stories. These ladies have amazing stories about what these concentrated whole foods have done for them. So you can unmute yourselves. Let me stop the recording. How do I stop it? I think I know how to do it right there. Stop the